Okay, I guess good. Fixing my pump, maybe. Don't know yet. So I got to work on oil line, or no oil lines. I got to work on the feed lines for this thing. So this particular one here looks like it's complete. So this one should be usable. So this can go from the come out of here and go up to our bottle that you're trying to fill. So now you have a feed line. So I got a nice long one right here. That is the feed line. So this one here looks pretty long. So this is a -4. Ah, that poked me right in the leg. Oh, I hate stainless lines. Damn. These are tacky even when you're not doing anything to them. Oh, I hate these stupid things. Can't stand stainless lines. All they do is make you bleed. Hate them. Okay, so this needs to have an input on it. So we're going to go ahead and put an end on that one. This one obviously looks okay. So that would give me a set. I also have another one right here, a shorter one that could be used for external. There's another one. Got a lot of these lines. So the short ones aren't a problem. And this one here is needs an input on it, which I don't really need to do. So those are all extra. So these are complete. I'm not sure if these have a Teflon line in them or not. The Teflon line is what gives you your strength. Allows you to put pressure in it. So see the Teflon tube in the middle there? That's what you want to see. Alright, so this one here needs to be worked on. So these are the type ends you need to make them work. Okay, this one here is a -4. Yep. Now is that going to, this looks like it's going to a 1/4 inch. Damn, that hurts for getting in my leg. I can feel it. Okay, this looks like this is a 1/4 inch and this is 3/16, so they don't match up very well. So that does not work. These look to be 1/4 inch also. FM 1100. So this is a 3/16. See how small the hole is? So we need to measure this, make sure this is 3/16, which I'd be shocked if it wasn't because it looks dinky as hell. 190, that'd be called 3/16. Okay, so this looks like it's never been used. It just got raw stainless sticking out to poke me with. Okay, so we're going to get our Air Equip FBM 1100. I'm going to put an end on it. So these are the nice high-end ones. There's no reason to be using cheap crap when you're working on my stuff. Besides, I already own it. So these are pretty straightforward how to use them. So you have a little ferrule here that goes around the plastic tube. You have a nut that goes over the line, and you screw the two together. You push this through the hose. After you put this on a line, hose, whatever you want to call it, then you stick this and shove it in an orifice there that expands it up, and then you bring the nut, slide it down, and tighten it all together, and that's what locks it in there good and tight. And if you do it right, that should be good for probably 3,000 or 4,000 psi, I would guess. If you did it wrong, it'll pop off. Okay, so the first thing I do is get this thing on here without making me bleed. That's always the fun part. So we need to get that on there, and you can see how it's all screwed up already. So we need to hold this in something, and then we need to take a screwdriver and not push this in there so it goes around until we get it all the way in. So I'm going to use my lathe. Lathe works really good. And that leg does hurt. Damn, that thing poked me good. It barely touched me and I got hurt. Okay, I'm going to just take all this stuff over the lathe and do it over there, I think. Okay, so we're going to need a wrench. Going to need a couple of wrenches here. And these are 1/2 inch wrenches because they're dinky. Ooh, that's a 7/16 there, which was laying here someplace. Thought I had a 7/16 out. Maybe not. Do now. Okay, so got a boom, bang, boom. I usually like to put a little bit of oil on the threads so you can torque them good. So that way you don't gull up threads. Steel isn't too bad, but stainless and aluminum like to gull up really bad. So just put that on the thread, you don't need anything else. You obviously don't have any oil in your nitrous system, but it happens. Okay. So my screwdriver, wrenches, line, and hammer. Always gotta have your hammer. You never know when you need it. Just bring it. All right. And I got my screwdriver. Yep, got my screwdriver. All right, stop right there. Get a little light. It's dark over here. Looks like nobody was working. Okay, there's my line holding fixture. Looks like I might have been doing something else earlier. Probably making Harley tools. Okay. So this is how we're going to make our line. Need my hammer. First thing we do, we need an available chuck. Ah, there's an available chuck. What's really doing here? Okay, here's our nut. I'll put the funnel part toward us so we can shove it on it. 6-jaw chuck, so it'll hold really, really tight without really hurting the fitting any. If you put in a vise, you have to tighten the piss out of it. You probably make it oval shape, and that destroys it. So we don't want to do that. Okay, I'm going to go over here a little bit so I can work. Get the lathe out of the way because we don't need this here. Okay. So now I'm going to try to shove this in there. So we'll take this line and we're going to try to stuff it in here. So do it about halfway around and then use a screwdriver to attempt to put it all in there correctly. Now if you don't get every little piece in there, it will fray as you shove on it. Probably fight you like crazy like this one is. Yep. They're not all in there. If I can't get it to work, I'll have to go cut it off and get a fresh, clean surface. It's not all frayed to begin with. That makes it easy though. Why would we want to do it easy? Try a little twisting action on it. Well, it's on it, but I don't want to go in. Does not want to go in that hole. So it's just too frayed to use. So I'm going to go cut it off and come back and try to do it again. So I'm just cut it off with a little chop saw. We'll be back. Alright, we're back. Pull that back a little bit. So I cut this off. It didn't really make much difference. It's still frayed. So I'm going to measure this and see what size this is. It looks for about 210. There's your problem right there. 75. You got to squeeze that thing down 25 thousandths at least. So it's going to be a tight fit on this after it gets over that big hump. So I tried to grind as flat as I could. So if you think you're going to put something around here to keep that from fraying, a piece of tape or something, it's not going to work because there ain't no room for the tape. I'm going to put a little bit of oil in here on the taper. Lubricant always does help. So we'll try that method and see what happens. The best you can do is put the tape on, and the tape will slide off as you try to shove it on, I guess. It might work that way, but I don't know. We'll see what we can do here. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. And I did one of the other lines without a problem, so. Oh, get in there. There we go. Ah, it popped out. Oh, it's still in there. Or did it? No, it popped out on the other side. Popped out on that side. Ah. Pain in the ass. I think this one's gonna completely fight me. It's not even close to going in. Now it's all frayed to hell, big time. I thought this would help me be in a roll, but it actually makes it harder. You can see how this is completely frayed all to hell, so I'm going to go back and grind it again, come back. Alright, I ground it some more. I'll fight it. I was thinking about trying to put a clamp on there, but I don't think it really would help me all that much. Try a piece of shrink tube, it was the same problem, there's no room. Whatever you put on there, there's no room. It's almost like we're trying to put 1/4 inch line into a 3/16 hole is what it looks like, but I doubt if that's true. The first one we did was our best one. Yeah, stupid stuff is not going to go in here. This is not going to work. No. It's just folding back on itself. Alright. Cut it off, try it again. This time I'm going to put, I don't think tape's going to work, but shrink tubing might have half a chance, but it still has to be able to slide off, that's the problem. I'm going to try that. I'll be back. Alright, I did this one with the shrink tubing. It's still swedged out quite a bit. It's just not fraying quite as much, but it's all humped up. Plus that's in the way. Like I said, this is you got to compress this 25 thou to get in the fitting, and that's that. I think this thing's too small, but we'll see. The other one I did work on, I'm about to go find out what that was, because I think this tubing's bigger than 3/16, even though it's what it's supposed to be. There's just no way you're going to get that all in there. I don't see that going in there at all, ever. Too stinking big. Way too big. I don't think it's ever going to go in there. Not this one. Nah. Shrink tubing's in the way, it doesn't help. Does not help at all. Just more crap you're trying to jam into a hole when there's no room to begin with. Nope. If it pokes you, it's not in all the way. This thing's so damn long you can't turn it, it just wads up behind you. It's just wadding it all up, it's not making any difference. This will never go in like this, something's wrong. Alright, let me go look at these fittings, something's not right. Okay, I already see the problem here. This measures 3/16 hose. Here. This fitting here, look how small it is. It's like 1/8 inch hose. 1/30. So this is a 1/8 inch. This is a -2 hose, I'm guessing, or they're measuring hoses different than how I measure shit. So this is for like a -2. Yeah, look how small the hole is in that thing. It's ridiculous. Alright, so this is not going to work. No wonder I can't shove it in there. Ain't no damn way. Right, let me go check my fittings out, see what I'm doing wrong. This is not correct.